Hey y'all, I'm back. Persona 5, we on it. I'm gonna get y'all right today, don't worry. I bet. So we're gonna do these questions. I finally got my headset working. I'm so happy, y'all. I've had to do quiet videos for the longest because I have not had a headset. Hopefully mine doesn't die today, but we're gonna find out. Alright, this answer is gonna be the number of legs.
This is it.
And before you guys ask, yes, I'm using a guide for the questions and for the confidants. All of that.
No way. What?
Nice going.
Yeah, because I'm smart. Sorry, y'all. Lighting the candle. Alright, let's see. I'm really just waiting for our next target. And our next members of the Phantom Thieves. She's cute, and I hear she's practicing her. She'll tell Miss President, blah, 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 blah. Oh, y'all just hating. Golly.
President, what is the meaning of that posting?
Principal Kobayakawa put that up without my... We've already received some anonymous information. I heard some students are getting threatened. I'm so scared. Please do something.
That's crazy.
What?
They have dirt on me and they're demanding money? I can't go to the police, what should I do? Isn't this talking about the crimes that have been rumored to be occurring in Shibuya?
So there are even victims at our school. What should we do?
Dang, y'all getting robbed. That's kind of crazy.
This isn't the responsibility of the student council. This is frightening for us too. Principal Kobayakawa called you in yesterday, right? Did he tell you anything about this?
Well,
No.
no. He's out
Fatso
today,
didn't say
but
nothing.
I will ask him tomorrow. Please wait on this for the time being.
If you say
I like
so.
Makoto.
My apologies for the confusion. Don't worry. I'll do something about all of this. Hey!
New info. Alright, bet.
Focus.
Can't believe it.
So...
Uh-oh. Yeah. Stop snitching.
What?
Yeah, I'm helping you out. Don't worry. I understand, maid lady.
Seriously?
Hey.
Hey!
My hair's all flat.
Well,
Sweet. Now we got her phone number. Let's go to, I guess, to the clinic. Cause I don't have the guts
There's
I need.
no one here.
All right, perfect.
Well then,
do the confident.
Oh. And?
I've heard rumors about this place. She was diagnosed with bronchitis, but the medicine she was given hasn't been working at all. Has a fever that won't go away. She's losing weight because she's not hungry. Oh, wow. A young girl losing weight is definitely not good. You should go to a bigger hospital. I can't provide a thorough explanation here. You go to a university hospital in East Shinjuku, but all it tells us is just bronchitis. Uh-oh. Doctor there performs exams like he's on a assembly line. Think he's famous or something. I'm just a general practitioner out here in the sticks. So you can see, don't have any staff. Wait, I've heard there's a medicine that can only be acquired here. Please, I'll pay you. Blah, blah, blah. Damn, he really wanted to send his daughter. Respect.
What?
Yeah, I'm volunteering you.
Hello?
Okay. Let's go bring the stuff. You need help me administer the medicine. Also, bring the beaker with a red label in the fridge, a towel, wash basin, and measuring spoon. Oh, dang. Okay, doctor. 1 million yen. Dang.
What?
Hey, let's go.
By the way,
Dang. That's kind of crazy.
All right.
Dang, Shawty, like, what's wrong with you? I did need my guts increased. Pause.
bye.
Try not to die yet. That's kind of crazy. Well, let's call Shawty. Let's bring her up in here.
Ah, you're back.
Hey,
Yep, I'm gonna call her right now. Who is this?
Leave it to me.
Ooh. All right. I'm gonna call. What I'm gonna do is. Oh, I need like guts for that one. Okay, cool. Let's do the Mishima thing then. All right, Mishima, what you want, bro? Like, I ain't gonna cap. It's like you. That man stuck to me like glue. Come on, let's see. Is it for me? There we go.
No.
Yo, does he have a gun on the table? Why does he have a gun on the table? Mishima, what the hell are you doing, bro? Hide the gun. Hide the gun. This man has a gun on the table. What? Oh my gosh. That's a good idea? Okay. It's not a good idea.
Yeah.
But like... I know you want me to be famous, dog, but like, come on. Excuse me. This man got the whole strap just sitting on the table. You can't have the strap on the table.
Actually,
Hide the gun. Yeah, y'all some buttholes, bro. Golly, y'all trash. I'll shoot y'all. You got the blick.
it's just... Damn it. Sorry. Well, see you later.
That boy's still getting bullied. Alright, bro. Just don't bring more guns in public. Golly, buddy really brought a whole gun in public. You can't bring a gun in public. Yeah, we fast forwarding through all that. I ain't got time for all that. We fast forwarding through all that too. They're just talking about the fan site. Nothing important.
Oh,
Okay, now we onto something. Controlling public
This
thought.
is it.
That's the answer for
This is
6-8.
it.
Sounds like the principal's trying to get info on the students. Why do you think he's doing that? It's probably because of Mr. Kamoshida, right? Considering what happened with Suzuki-san. Huh? I heard Principal Kobayakawa knew about the sexual harassment too, and just turned a blind eye to it. I bet he wants to snuff out any rumors now. Even the volleyball team was told to keep quiet. That's the worst! So that's what he's using Nijibe-senpai for?
Dang.
Oh yeah, rumor has it she knew as well. Isn't that horrible? Chick's all noble about it too.
Nijima-senpai knew?
Uh-oh. I forgot, did Nijima know?
What is the meaning of this, Principal Kobayakawa? Why did you post that notice?
It was all for your sake. I thought the more information you had, the easier your investigation would become. And did any information arise about the case I asked you to look into?
Nothing yet. I will pass the details along if anything comes up. Right now, there is a more pressing issue. It appears there are students at Shuchen who are being threatened by a criminal organization. A student who saw your posting came to us looking for help. I'd like to request a countermeasure.
Isn't this some sort of mistake? I can't believe this would happen to the students of our academy. Now is no
Captain
time for such
Boyd.
problems. There is still lingering concern regarding the phantom thieves.
But we received a request for help.
I'm rather busy at the moment. If you wish to do something, you will need to act on your
Wow.
own.
Trash.
Sir, are you sure about this? I'm still investigating your case as well.
Yes, that's correct. It works out perfectly. My intentions have borne fruit. This criminal organization must be the connecting factor. If you pursue this
fat.
criminal issue, you'll surely find clues about the phantom thieves.
He got 3
It's
chins.
absurd.
So, let's say this rumor is true. Do you intend to ignore those students in trouble?
Boy, I hate you and your 3 chins.
Your sister would have solved this easily if she were in your
And he
position.
gaslighting too. How do you gaslight with 3 chins? That's kind of crazy. Gaslighting with 3 chins is nuts. Gaslighting with 3 chins is nuts.
Hey,
Alright, come on. Tomorrow's the field trip. Oh yeah, I bet. What's this? Oh yes. Immediately. We going there right now. We going there right now.
I think
I
that's
love
good.
her. I love Kasumi. Kasumi's awesome. Kasumi is awesome. We gonna get this confident guy.
I knew it.
Oh, perfect.
Good effort. I was thinking. You know,
What you need help with? Oh yeah, for sure.
no.
Fair enough.
But
That was the right one for the job.
yes,
For sure. Allows you to avoid being surrounded by enemies and palaces. That's what I'm talking
Alright.
about. Yes, sir. I like that. After you can tell me if a shadow attacks you, hell, I'm you'll be able to avoid surrounding enemies. Oh, come on, bro. Come on.
I'll be heading home now.
All right.
And my health increased. Oh, come on. Bonuses. I love Kasumi. Let's go. Let's go, Kasumi. I like you. You good. Impressive. That's what I'm talking about.
Ah, you're back.
What's up, Soldier Row? Oh, yeah, the TV station. I knew Soldier Row wanted to do something.
I
Hold
should
up.
write something.
Where have you been? Yo, the music in this game is just top tier. Like, this is like a top 5 video game soundtrack all time. I'll argue that with anybody, any moment. Like, we really need to increase his guts. Oh no, I gotta do the Velvet Room thing too. I forgot about them. Justine and them, they
I
want to
was
talk.
waiting. Listen up, inmate.
Yeah, I want to explore. Stop it. Stop. Don't lie to me. You can now take the twins out to various facilities to pique their interest. With these items available, dual can be found way inside the Velvet Room. Or to the location you need to check out various facilities around the city. Time will pass during hours with the twin
In that
size.
case,
Let's do it.
very well.
Oh, they want to go to the Big Bang Burger.
What'll you do?
Oh. Guide me, inmate.
They said, oh, it's not big. Let's see. I'm looking, yeah, y'all, I'm looking at the guys for them. 100%. Whatever. Inmate, you know, it's the Big Bang Challenge.
You've got guts.
Man, I want to take the challenge. Let's take it.
Quit spacing out.
Whew.
Don't tell me.
I'm the 10,000th customer. Show you appreciation treated with the highest tier, the Big Bang Burger Challenge, the Cosmic Tower Burger. Well, then it's time to get the 30 minute. 30 minutes? Bro, you can't. There's no way I couldn't even finish in 30 minutes, and I'm huge. This is gonna be easy.
Okay.
Boy, how you pick that up?
Listen up.
Work that jaw? That's kind of crazy. Work that jaw is crazy. They really trying to kill me.
I suppose.
Hey,
Yes, help. Yo, these two are hilarious. Why are humans on assessment? Because they're humans. We just push ourselves. Dang. They get the toy, they get the kids feel. That's crazy.
Well, we didn't experience any of the wonders of space, but at least the taste was passable. You seemed much more excited by the toy than the taste anyway. Shut up! I saw you eating around those pickle things or whatever they are, Justine. That wasn't food from this Earth. It was clearly a alien spawn of some sort. What? Is this true? I see. Well, they didn't taste bad. But seriously, what are they? I ate all of mine, you know. Calm down, Caroline. We're getting off track. Well, at any rate, we've determined that hamburgers are incapable of conveying the majesty of space. While the toy spaceship helped to soften the blow, there's no denying the truth. Now we will formally acknowledge the completion of your task. Here is your reward.
I appreciate y'all. There we go, some blank
You better
cards.
work just as hard next time. We know about all sorts of locations that would aid your rehabilitation. I'm still taken aback by the truth. Your world is absolutely full of these shop places. For a reasonable fee, nearly every desire can be fulfilled, all as if it were nothing. does sound interesting. I believe it may merit further research. Anyways, good work, inmate. Your final task for the day is to escort us back to the Velvet Room. Let's move.
Oh my goodness.
And that's why we recruit sponsors. I'm sure you know about commercial.
Okay,
Sum
yeah.
things up. Ratings are vitally.
Awesome. Everyone knows all that.
Chill, man.
No.
For example, soap opera reruns are shown in the day. Thus, the scheduling department. I suppose you could say. Biscuit and. So sleepy. So, the the place where this.
Okay, yeah.
I swear.
Bored. Hey, hold
What's
up.
going on? I can't stand all this noise.
Hey, asshole.
My apologies. I'll have them leave right away. Now then, it's time for a bit of hands-on experience.
Boy, why are you so
Damn
angry?
it. Who does that jerk think he is?
Hey there. You want to be on TV?
Huh?
You've got a slammin' bod after all.
Boy, you nasty.
I'm on a school trip.
Just give me a call if you're interested.
Greatly welcome my ass. Do these rotten adults care about anything other than looks? I'll yank their stupid hearts out, damn it.
Will you quiet down?
I
Poor Ryuji's angry.
understand you're bored, but please don't cause any trouble, okay?
Ryuji
Well
gotta stop
then,
being angry all day.
Let's have you see what it's like to be an AC. Oh, that when we're moving cameras, we need people who can keep the cables. The blonde will do. He seems like he's got energy to spare anyway. Guy next to
Cap.
him, you can come too if you're feeling lonely. Come on, hurry up and grab the cables.
Bro, screw you.
Damn it. This sucks.
Man,
Ah, what a pain in the ass. This is totally
God.
killing my vibe.
I'd be mad as hell. I'd be hot.
I'm so pissed off. Are we
Justifiably.
supposed to be guests? Why the hell do we have to be doing manual labor? This is bullshit. Going to the bathroom didn't even make me feel better.
Quiet down.
Well,
I
my
get
bad.
how you feel, though. That sucked for the both of us.
Oh, we gotta do more of this tomorrow, too?
No flaking out, Ryuji.
I know. I gotta be a good boy, right? Being Phantom Thieves ain't easy.
And that reminds me, we get to go home straight from here today. We don't spend much time in this area, so why don't we relax and check out some shops beforehand?
Oh, I know a place. I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here. It
Pancakes
looked
sound
delicious.
delicious.
What was that?
Oh, you mean Dometown? The round part is a baseball stadium, then along the outside, they've got an amusement park.
It's right in the middle of a business area, but they have some pretty hardcore rides there too.
All right, let's go. I'll show you just how courageous I am.
Going on a scary ride doesn't really prove any kind of courage.
Not like cats can get on anyways.
Really?
Really? You might be able to sneak in if you stay in the bag, but you'd totally puke if you did that. But, let's just go to Dometown. I'm really feeling it now.
Me too. My stomach's ready for roller coasters.
I think I'll pass on the puke rides.
Excuse me. I couldn't help but notice your uniforms. Are you
Pleasant
students of
boy.
Shujin Academy?
Yeah, what do you want?
I happened to be passing by, so it seemed polite to greet you. We'll be filming together, after all. Ah, where are my manners? My name is Goro Akechi.
Akechi?
Filming? What, you a celebrity?
Only to the extent of appearing on TV a couple of times.
Oh,
My apologies. I truly was just passing by. I must be going. There's a briefing for tomorrow's recording that I have to attend. So, you're going to go have cake now? I missed lunch today, so I'm quite hungry myself.
Huh? Cake? What are you talking about?
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes. No matter. Well, see you tomorrow.
One of the most important dialogues in the entire
That
game.
guy's gotta be some kind of startup entertainer or something. He's never gonna get popular with that kind of hair, though.
You don't get it.
Come on, let's...
Tsukiyobashi.
All right.
Hey, can we skip the vomit machines and get cake instead?
I feel like I'm gonna puke. Oh, for real? My stomach's churning.
This is why I spoke against it.
Dude.
Anyway, are you guys feeling hungry? How about some pancakes?
Let's go home. We have another full day ahead of us tomorrow. Well then.
Oh! Nice.
Alright.
I should write something.
Oh!
Damn, they shut off the power. How are we going to rig an alarm?
You gotta dump everything into your stats. Don't ever just
Mr.
go to
Akechi's
sleep.
coming
If you can
on.
do something, do something.
It's a catchy Oh, he's so cool.
Ain't that the guy from yesterday?
Cutting back from commercial. 7, 6.
And now, on to the hottest meet and greet segment of our show. After his last appearance was so well received, we decided to bring back this fine gentleman today. It's the high school detective, Goro Akechi.
Hello there.
Thank you for taking the time to join us today, Akechi-kun. Your popularity is stunning.
Even I found it to be quite a surprise. It is a bit embarrassing, though.
Moving along, we've been told there's a case on your mind, right?
Ah, yes. That would be the scandal involving the master artist Madarame.
There it is! All of this Phantom Thief excitement has caught your attention too, Akechi-kun. Allow me to be blunt for just a second. What do you...
If they truly are heroes of justice,
Oh, so you don't deny...
I may not seem like it, but I sometimes wish that Santa Claus actually existed. Although, if he did, I'd have to arrest him for breaking and entering.
That was not funny.
But hypothetically
Boo.
speaking, if these phantom thieves are real, I believe they should be tried in a court of law.
That's quite the statement. Are they committing crimes? Some people even say that the thieves are actually helping their victims abandon their evil ways.
What the artist Madarame did truly was an unforgivable crime. However, they're taking the law into their own hands by judging him. It is far from justice. More importantly, you should never forcefully change a person's heart.
You have a point. These people are calling themselves the Phantom Thieves, after all. Amazing as always, Akechi-kun.
I have to say, though, I would be embarrassed if it turns out these phantom thieves don't exist. If that were the case, I'd summarize it into a report as a school project.
Now then, let's try asking some students the same age as Akechi-kun about the Phantom Thieves. First, please press your button now if you think the Phantom Thieves exist.
Of course they do.
About 30% or so. What are your thoughts, Akechi-kun?
I'm a bit surprised. That's higher than I was expecting. I'd love to hear some more detailed opinions on the Phantom Thieves' actions.
All right, let's try asking this student here. Hypothetically speaking, what are your thoughts on these phantom thieves if they were real?
This
Yeah, I'm the
completely
funny
goes
one.
against the opinion you had about them being tried by law, Ketchikun.
Indeed. It's rather intriguing to hear such a strong acknowledgement. In that case, there's one more question I'd like to ask. If someone close to you, for example, your friend next to you, if his heart suddenly changed, wouldn't you think it was the work of the Phantom Thieves? Ah, throwing the question back at me. Well, this is my opinion on the topic. Whether the thieves' actions are good or not, I feel there is a more important issue at hand.
Hmm? What do you mean?
The matter of how they change people's hearts. If they honestly possess that ability, it could be used for more than extracting confessions. It could be that what seem to be ordinary crimes are actually being perpetrated by these methods.
You know, you're absolutely right.
Oh, please don't misunderstand. This is all purely hypothetical. It is only if people who can use such a power truly exist. Either way, though, this cannot be ignored. The existence of the Phantom Thieves would be nothing but a threat to our everyday lives.
Cap.
To be honest, I'm already working alongside the police to help sort out this matter.
It kinda seemed like what he was saying.
He made it sound like we're the baddies.
That stuff about the police.
He can say whatever he wants. The justice of it all is something we can decide for ourselves.
Oh, sorry, I gotta go take a leak. Can you guys wait here? I'll be right back.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's you! I'm glad I found you. I wanted to thank you in person. To paraphrase Hegel, advancement cannot occur without both thesis and antithesis. My apologies. What I mean is that our discussion was quite meaningful. Few people around me are so willing to speak their minds as freely as you did earlier. Adults are only interested in using the young, while they simply do as the adults say. There are too many irresponsible people in these modern times. I can understand why you'd support the Phantom Thieves. It's possible that this group is just as you believe, and they are truly acting with good intentions. Since they have special talents, I assume their hearts must be burning with a sense of justice and duty. But that justice is merely a facade, concealing their lack of true strength. That's why I believe if a truly powerful opponent were to corner them, they would flee without a second thought.
Bro, we can fight right now.
Oh, you really are intriguing.
Yeah, we
I
can
bet
look
you
right now.
make for a worthwhile debate partner on the subject. If it's all right with you, would you continue sharing your thoughts with me? Thank you. That's great news. I sense something in you that's quite different from other people. I guess you can call it my detective's intuition. Kidding, of course.
Excuse me.
I can't believe you evaded the police's network until today. The only logical explanation is that someone in the police has ties to the Phantom Thieves. Explain.
Persona Justice? Yep.
All right.
The detective's intuition, huh? We shouldn't underestimate that. On the other hand, there's an awful lot we could learn from him.
Sorry for taking. I can't stand that high and. Come on.
That Detective Akechi seems to have a lot of influence on the media. It'd be dangerous to get too close to him.
Speaking of the devil. Oh, no, never mind.
Why is he, of all people, getting angry about this? Anyway.
Because he gets
He means the survey on the fan site, right?
He's too invested.
Hey.
What's up, Sodro?
I should write something.
Hey!
Make sure you close up.
Yes!
All right.
Doom, doom, doom.
I'm so pumped!
I'm so pumped. I feel like it's gonna be a question.
Man, that detective from yesterday really pissed me off. Let's see him
Calm
do it
down.
then. If someone...
This man Ryu's just be yelling. Thank you.
You're being way too loud.
Thank you.
Who cares? It'd just be more suspicious if we were whispering. Hey, you really just gonna keep eating and eating and eating those things all by yourself? Give me some!
Sorry, just ate the last one.
You guys are too laid back.
So you think it's true?
We can't out of being phantom thieves.
But what about that weird guy from Madarame?
The hell?
You three seem to be having so much fun. I'm a little...
Are you snooping on us again? We said before, we don't know nothing.
Why do you think I'm here to question you? Could it be that
Just
you're
took a
hiding
picture of us.
something?
You just took a whole
My ears
picture
are
of us.
always open to the troubles of my peers, you know.
You're really that hungry for a good letter of recommendation? Of course you are. Nobody would take on your annoying job if they weren't.
What's that supposed to mean?
You're student council president, right? Wouldn't you have known about Kamoshida?
Of course not. He honestly was a good teacher until that day.
Oh, but you always take the teacher's side. That's what a good council president does, right?
Oh, she mad.
How about you? What did you do for your friend? You were much closer to her than I was. So how did you help?
There wasn't any way to help. By myself, I couldn't do anything for her.
There's no need to shout.
If those phantom thieves are out there helping people, I'd root for them, no questions asked. They've got to be more dependable than some people I know.
Damn.
Just make sure you show up to your classes, all right?
You know what I asked earlier? About whether we'll be okay if we keep this up? I take it back. I'd be ashamed to let it end now.
Hell yeah. It's about time we find...
Only I could.
Took a whole picture.
Comments
Snapshot.
are coming in at an alarming rate. A criminal group with unknown goals that does whatever it wants in the name of justice.
It's probably because of Akechi. TV's got some crazy sway.
He's free to deny our actions, but being cursed by his influence is another thing entirely.
Just when we were starting...
All we gotta do is take down another hotshot, yeah?
Well...
I ain't got a thing yet. Damn it, this is real irritating. By the way, what's up with that luggage?
Oh, I decided to leave the school dorms. We were not only filthy, but too noisy as well. No true art could come from such a place.
What are you gonna do then? You can't go back to that shack, right?
I was planning on staying at Takamaki-san's, Ann's house. I've even prepared a thank you gift.
What? There's no...
Impossible.
You're the impossible one.
But I spent everything I...
That's not the issue. Seriously, though.
I don't have the money.
Then why'd you leave?
Well, seeing as Yusuke is an important member of our team, I'll lend a hand. Come stay at our place. It's dirty, but at least you'll have somewhere to sleep.
Why are you the one calling the shots?
Don't you two live in a cafe? I've been wondering about that for a while. Yonken's not too far, is it?
Nope. And the cafe's only a minute walk from the station.
How about we go there now? We can have a party to celebrate Madarame's change of heart.
Oh, good idea! We can make it a welcome party for you.
Oh, right.
When did y'all
Sorry
decide to come
cause
to
you
my
trouble.
house?
By the way, I prefer sleeping on a futon.
When did y'all...
It'll be up to you to convince the chief.
Yeah, I would do the same thing. I would do the same thing.
What a nice smell.
This place looks so...
People refer to that as retro.
Who are they?
Hello.
A girl, too?
This guy has really helped us a lot lately.
I bet you're the ones doing all the helping.
No, really, he's been great.
Huh. Sit down. This round will be on the house. You're helping, though.
Wow, it's delicious.
Indeed. There's great depth to its acidity.
Oh yeah, I remember now. I think I've seen LeBlanc mentioned in a magazine before.
That was a long time ago.
For real? Oh, give me a taste. Ah! Ah, it's so bitter. This has got to be cruel and unusual punishment.
I didn't drink coffee when I was a kid either. These are your friends, yeah? Go on and take them up to your room. No need to stay down here.
Ooh, I want to see.
It's only an attic.
Oh, man. Ah.
Thank you very much for the drink.
Up these stairs. Oh, and thanks for the soda.
So you're,
On to Kamaki.
Anchan, huh? It's a nice name. You got a boyfriend?
Hey,
Nope,
yo.
Never have either.
Hey, you gotta get up here. This place is freaking insane.
Go on.
Oh, right. Sheesh, they had to leave the Mona bag down here.
Sweet girl.
What do you think of this room? I don't know where to begin.
It seems quite ordinary to me.
For real?
Oh,
See? Ain't this crazy?
it's cleaner than I thought it would be.
What?
Well, sit wherever you'd like.
We're all over the news. Even those who previously believed in us have been influenced by the comments made on TV.
This is all that...
Keep it down.
At this rate, we're just going to worry everyone instead of give them courage.
We need to find a way to make our rightfulness known to society. It's time we think about our next move.
Yes.
It's not like we're just gonna... You guys don't know...
I don't.
Me neither.
I've been looking.
Plus, it's not like...
Damn it.
What?
Sorry. I haven't eaten anything since yesterday.
And you spent all your money on that box of sweets?
Dude, how much did you have?
Anyway, we'll just have to sit tight until we can find another target. How about that?
Someone's...
I think... Can't we make hot...
That sounds great. I've heard that eating hot pot together brings...
Anything with
Hot
meat's
pot.
fine by me.
I only ask that we finish it off with porridge. Extra parsley, of course.
So, what do you... Okay, hot pot it is.
I was gonna be a dick
Come on,
and
let's
like
go buy
say,
I'll need ginkgo nuts, wonton wrappers, and...
We'll take care of the shopping. We can split the cost.
I should write something.
I heard you're all having hot pot for dinner. Don't you know how busy I am? You guys go have fun. Her name was An, right? She's a nice girl. She said your friend doesn't have anywhere to go. Asked if I could take him in for a bit. I guess she thought it'd be too pitiful for you to ask, since you're already freeloading. Where did I put that pot? Yeah, try looking around.
And now, on to after his last appearance, it's the high...
This tastes a bit bland, but I'm relieved. A lot's happened, but it seems your grades haven't dropped.
School's been going fine. I'm more worried about you, sis. Are you tired? You're probably lacking sodium.
Do I seem so?
But hypothetically speaking, I believe they should...
That's quite the some people...
What the artist model... However, they're more importantly.
Is it a crime to manipulate someone's heart?
Depending on the means, yes. He's absolutely right.
Even if it makes someone admit their evil deeds and helps make them pay for their crime?
Why the sudden interest?
It's not...
Do you believe that these allies of justice exist?
Oh, of course not.
You don't need to think about... You understand what I'm trying to say, right?
Study hard and go to a prestigious college.
Moving up in the world is difficult as a woman. Yet you can't do much if you don't have the authority. I'll use every method necessary to make it happen. All you need to do is remain focused on what must be done now for your future's sake.
Sorry.
Now... Yes? It's fine. Oh, that...
What must be done? Justice.
If those phantom thieves are out there helping people, I'd root for them, no questions asked.
What do I want to do?
Oh, I can't eat another bite.
That was delicious, Lady An. I'm sure you'll make a wonderful bride some...
Sorry. I'm gonna have to borrow the sofa.
Hey, yo.
What's wrong, Yusuke?
We haven't finished our meal. What about the porridge? Or even udon?
Just leave it for next time, man.
She's asleep already?
It'd be weird if she wasn't tired. We should let her sleep.
By the way, Ryuji, how do you know An?
Huh? Oh, we went to middle school together.
What was Lady An like back?
Not so different from now. Once we got to high school, we ended up in different classes and stopped talking. I don't think she had many friends. I mean, she grew up overseas. Plus, there's her looks. The popular kids hate her, the quiet ones stay away.
I see. So, what about you two?
Us?
This is a great opportunity to get to know each other better. You know every detail of my past at this point.
So you got nothing? All right, I'll tell you. My dad left when I was young. Ever since then, it's just been me and my mom. I was actually trying to get a track scholarship so I could make things easier for her. In the end, I just screwed it all up. Turns out I'm a pretty bad son, huh? Back when I was a first year, my mom got called out to school for me raising my hand at Kamoshida. All the teachers kept hounding her for what I did, but she just stayed quiet through it all. I'll never forget the look she had on her face, though. On the way home, she apologized to me for being a single mom and all.
So that's what happened. They say at school that everyone is equal, But in reality, that's a gross oversimplification. I understand how you feel.
Well, when it comes to getting labeled, nobody's got it worse than this guy.
Is this about his past?
Now that I think about it, we never have heard the details.
Damn brat! I'll sue!
If you keep this up, then I'll report about the money. Is that fine with you?
All I have to say is that you did it on your own, and it's over.
But I just did as I was told.
Who do you think I am?
No!
Hey, make this statement to the cops. This kid suddenly attacked me. Got it? If you even try to say anything else, you know what'll happen to you, right?
Huh?
Shut up. You're done for. You're gonna learn what happens when you cross me.
Excuse me, folks. Oh!
So what happened?
That young man and this man.
It says also, make sure you deal. You understand what...
Hey, cop. Understand?
Dang.
Just listening to it pisses me off. God damn it! You got an assault on your record just for that.
The woman sounds quite horrible as well. She stayed quiet this whole time.
That man is just the kind of person whose heart... You can't remember, huh? Well, it was at night, and I'm sure you were in shock after getting arrested. I understand all too well the pain of not being able to remember important details of your life.
The victim's personal information is always kept secret. Besides, the courts already made their ruling, didn't they? Even if we manage to get revenge, his past record won't go away.
I can't stand it. This world is so messed up. The weak are left to fight for themselves while rotten to...
And those in power don't do anything to help the situation.
Can't we fix this, though? Nobody would even know. We just need to show the world what true justice is. We'll make them come to their senses.
You're right, Yusuke.
Sounds good to me.
You've all taught me so much.
What are you guys getting all...
Oh, sorry. Did we wake you up?
Nah, not really. I've been up for a while now. Still, this weird feeling came over me. It almost feels like I've known you all forever. Do you think it's because our backgrounds are so similar?
Well, it sure ain't because of anything good.
Similar, huh?
Hmm?
I don't have any past to look back on. No memories.
What do you mean? We could search the whole world and we wouldn't find a bigger misfit than you. And the reason we're going to Mementos is to get your memories back, right?
I'm sure your past will be just as troubled as ours.
No doubt.
We'll see about that.
I actually feel like I've known Morgana for a really long time, too. It's so strange. I can't really put it into words.
Look, I'm helping you guys out. If you don't get stronger, investigating Mementos won't be anything but a pipe dream.
That sure was a quick turnaround. 1 second you're depressed, the next you're acting all tough.
All joking aside, let's take this seriously. We should go as far with it as we can. I want to punish those corrupt adults and give courage to people in trouble. Only we can do that.
Ha! You can say that again.
Being a member of the Phantom Thieves will surely help me grow, both as an artist and as a person.
Of course.
Well, I hope we can keep this up. Whoa, it's this late?
I guess now's a good time to call it for the night.
Oh, that reminds me. The owner said you're free to crash here, Yusuke.
That's very kind of him.
You convinced him, didn't you?
What kind of nickname is that?
I won't be able to sleep unless I take a bath.
There's a bathhouse nearby, so you can go there. I won't be able to join you, though.
Oh, that sounds great. I want to come too. How about you, Juan?
You guys go on ahead. I should get going. Well, good night, Morgana.
I need to turn back into a human soon. I can't let her get taken by someone else.
Huge bathtubs really are the best.
It's a bit hot, though.
Old guys like it hot for some... You know, I've been wondering for a while now, but what do you think about On? Oh, that's not... Come on, can't you act a little more like...
I'll be sure to share what you've said with On.
Oh, please don't.
Dry
Seriously?
snitching.
That aside, we need to hurry and...
About that, though, seeing people's reactions these days...
True. Pursuing only what's best in the short term may end up becoming fruitless. We need a strategy to appeal to the public.
Oh? What do you...
Do I look like some...
I was an idiot for it, but I'm on offense duty, you know? And Morgana special...
How much do you have to add until you're satisfied, Gramps? I can't stand it anymore! Anyways, let's meet up again early next week. I'll contact everyone. I'll just add this.
This man said I need a warm bed and a Japanese breakfast.
Did something happen?
Hey!
Oh, I gotta go sleep now. Let's see, is there anything I can
For
do?
real?
Alright, so Morgana won't let me do nothing.
The prisoner has returned. You're in the presence of our master. Stand up straight!
The bonds that you have reeled in are quite intriguing. In other words, they all have been unfairly... Have you noticed? These picaresque dissidents of society, deepen your bonds with them. Those will become the strength behind your rehabilitation. I look forward to it. I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound growth. Consider it a gift. May you continue devoting yourself to further rehabilitation.
Alright. What I get? Increase your persona stock to 10 slots. Alright, man.
Alright.
It's almost time.
You're Sai-san's younger sister, correct? May I talk to you for a moment? You're quite... I was wondering if there were any points in common between Kamoshida's and Madarame's cases. There have been victims, after all.
You criticize the Phantom Thieves, yet you don't doubt their actual existence.
Oh, you saw that show on TV. Common sense can get in the way at times when pursuing the truth. Many details become logical if I think on the premise that they do exist.
Is this because my sister told you to do so?
It was just a coincidence.
Why do I get the feeling that you're enjoying this?
You may be right.
Huh?
Phantom thieves that use calling cards and succeed in their crime. As the so-called charismatic detective, it'd be hard for me not to see them as my rivals.
You have such high self-esteem. So the Phantom Thieves are evil and you are just?
Compared to people who manipulate others' hearts as they see fit, I believe I'm on the side of justice. Besides, I'm only using my natural-born talents for the sake of serving the world. Don't you think the same about yourself, too? Oh, that's surprising. So you're just the good girl type of pushover. Oh, looks like it's starting soon. See you later. Give Sai-san my regards.
Why does everyone get on my case?
It's such a delight to enjoy coffee of this quality.
You could stay until you find a place, you know. I can't promise it'd be comfortable here, though.
Thank you, but I'll return to the dorms. I realized something after talking with everyone last night. Perhaps it's due to my upbringing, but I don't know anything of the world, let alone other people. If I'm to depict people in my art, I need to learn more about them. I must interact with them more. I'll return to the dorms and start over by talking with the people closest to me.
I see. Good on you for realizing that yourself.
There's no need to exaggerate. May I come again sometime to enjoy your coffee?
My doors are always open.
He's been through a lot too, from what I've heard. Are you related to him?
Huh? Oh, how would I describe it? We're just acquaintances, not family or anything.
I may be overstepping my bounds, but why did you decide to take him in?
My reason, huh? Probably because he reminds me of my old self.
That's all?
You know how it is. Sympathy makes you do stupid things sometimes. Your art instructor, former art instructor, he must have felt something for you too, besides just stealing your talents.
Truth be told, I cannot hate him from the depths of my heart either. I should probably get going.
Hey, you sure about this? The painting, I mean. It'd be a waste to keep here.
Even if I kept it at the dorms, it'd only be met with skepticism. I doubt it would want that. Adding a hint of color to an otherwise ordinary day. I'm sure my mother would have done the same.
I see. I'll hold on to it for you then.
Thank you for the coffee. I'll come again.
Hey!
The man Yusuke just dipped on me.
You up? Hey.
The man just told me to go outside and be productive. That's kind of crazy. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, Yusuke.
Hey, hey!
Shifter at Post Masquerade. I don't want to do it. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Alright, so what's up for her? Up level 5. Add support items to the clinic. Ends in Shibuya? Oh, it's still daytime. Okay. Dang it, I didn't mean to do that.
Everyone's here.
Ask around Yonjin for information. Okay. And I gotta go to the other place at night.
Huh?
So let's ask around Yonjin right now.
Hey!
People can say whatever they want. What would you like?
Oh! Hey!
Mm-hmm.
Well then.
Alright, just talk to you guys. Nowhere else to go here. Alright. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. No. Let's see. Anyone else to talk to? Nope. There we go.
I can feel it.
Hey! Let's go.
Alright, so we got that. But I also want to wait till nighttime so that way we can do the let's see, what's everybody's level at this point? Alright, so I'm about there. Trial by burger, played billiards, job, played darts, went to temple. Takami. Let me go to the temple. Hold up. Because I do remember wanting to go to the temple last time I was here. But I just didn't get a chance. If you meditate the temple, you'll be a Christian master in time past. Where you meditate the great field. Oh wow.
What do you want to do? Okay. Wow. Ugh. Hey. Hey.
All right.
Okay.
Want to head back?
Ah, you're back.
Nope, we gotta go, and we gotta go right back. We gotta go right back to that same spot.
Hey. What do you want to do?
We gotta go back out there.
Hey, hey!
Harmony Alley.
I can feel it.
Hmm? Hmm?
Hey!
What's his name?
Okay. Okay, let's go.
Bet. Alright. So I got 3 options. I can hang out with Ryuji, Mishima, or Yoshida. Let me go to Yoshida, mainly because like my bond with him isn't even like super big.
Everyone.
Like I just got Yoshida, so I'm like, let me level him up a little bit more, and I'm gonna talk with Mishima next time.
You. You're right. Very well.
Was that rank 2? Oh yeah. Occasionally ask for more money or items. See? Yep. Definitely had to increase that. Because I can only go to him on Sundays. I can hang out with Mishima and everybody else like later. Like Mishima and Ryuji, I can hang out whenever. It was helpful. And we got 2 people that, oh yeah, we got 2 targets too.
Hi.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the old man that we gonna get today. Uh-oh. Questions.
Tragic.
Alright, what's this? This is the 13th? Answer is green. Boom.
Oh, good. Nijime-san's looking for you. Could you head? She says there's no report of a lost item, so she wants you to. Makoto Nijima-san is the class president of Shujin Academy. The student council room is on the 3rd floor, next to the library. Got it. Why am I running errands for us?
Nijima's the girl who keeps following you around, right? What could she want?
Yes, the stalker. What does the stalker want? That's a great question, Mona. I completely forgot what she wants. Took a whole picture of us too. I'm so mad about that picture. Is that Goro? Broadcast room, library. I guess on the other side.
I can't do this.
Computer room. Still computer. Study hall. Study hall. Storage room. Where's the student council room? Third floor next to the library. I was just there. No. I'm slow, y'all. My bad.
Ah, earlier than expected. Have a seat.
What do you want, Shawty?
I'll get straight to the point. Mr. Kamoshida and Madarame. Can't answer that? Oh. Have a listen.
If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with.
Ryuji is too
you think
damn
it's true?
loud.
What could all this mean? We
I don't
screwed
know.
up.
We ain't screwed
Was
up.
it blackmail?
Ryuji and Ann screwed
Hypnosis?
up.
How do you... Won't you tell me how...
Not sure what you mean.
You want to say that this doesn't prove anything, don't you?
It don't prove
I
nothing.
believe that you three are the Phantom Thieves. Now,
Prove it.
what would the police think if they heard my recording?
It'd be
It's
bad
okay.
if we're put under police surveillance. There's no telling what'll happen to you, too.
If you confess the truth, I don't mind. You'll tell me.
Man. Hey, let me think about
I
it.
believe that time would... Go ahead.
Hey, where you at? Taking...
I hate yo, buddy.
As loud as always. I'd like everyone else. Won't you take me?
I guess it...
I hate Ryuji, bro. I hate Ryuji, bro. All he do is talk.
What? I had a Ryuji's account. And your... I wanted to ask...
Yeah.
If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the...
You're so loud, bro. That's why we tell you to be
An
quiet.
extremely similar tech. While those effect... How could that not...
What do you intend to do? Have you come just to...
I bet someone told you to find us. And yet they turn a blind eye when it comes to suicide and sexual harassment.
Hey.
Those adults are just...
I know.
Huh?
That's why I would like to verify the justice you speak of.
What?
I'm the only one who knows about you. If you prove what you're doing is just, I'll erase this.
She wants to make a deal.
There is someone whose heart I'd like you to change.
Who?
So you're not saying it's impossible. However, let's continue our talk after... Assuming you...
That's why we tell y'all to shut up.
It's just turning into a real pain.
It's because you too damn loud. That's why. You too damn loud. Y'all could not be
You
real
were careless. I don't think you truly understood how high the stakes were. Anything to say, Ryuji?
Why are you singling me out? On got recorded too, you know?
You loud as
I'm
hell,
so
bro.
sorry.
Hey, what should we do? That girl's got
Be
dirt
quiet
on
next
us.
time.
A recording seems to be insufficient evidence, though. And even with that, there's no way they could...
Considering who we're dealing with, I think it might...
Regardless, this guy would be in real trouble. He's on probation after all.
Things would get rough if we didn't have our leader.
Then, we have no other choice but to go along with it.
Yes, it's best we agree, at least for the time being. We made a crucial mistake, but not a critical...
Yeah,
Be quiet.
My bad. So, we doing this?
We ain't got no choice.
All right, we're meeting on the...
What about me?
That'll draw too much attention. What could she...
You are definitely dumb, Ryuji. You the dumbest one in the entire group, but you my boy.
I'll just add this.
Nice! Hey, hey! Okay.
Press A in the time before the timer runs out. Let's go.
Nice. Hey! Yeah.
Oh, I remember her.
Nope.
I was thinking you might not show.
So, whose heart do you want us to change?
A mafia boss.
Mafia?
What are you talking about?
That's what they call themselves. This group, it's worse. Once you're in their sight, they'll force you to take part in their scams.
Holy shit.
It appears that their victims include some of our students.
No!
They primarily target juvenile.
What's their boss's name?
Nobody knows. The victims are being threatened not to testify.
That's where you want us to start?
You should be able to pull it off. Or is Akechi-kun correct?
Can't you say some... Why are you being so serious?
Their main hub of activity is in Shibuya. That's all the information I have. You have 2 weeks. Once that is passed, I hope you don't let me...
She really had the...
Don't let me down.
Come on, we should get in touch with Yusuke.
The student council president from Shujin Academy? Are you saying that Makoto was sticking her nose into this phantom thief business?
Never noticed? Huh?
Why would Makoto? Bringing up my sister to upset me, are you? It seems there's no...
You asked me a question.
Fine. I'll listen to everything you have to say, but...
Bringing up my sister to make me mad? Yes.
I'm so mad.
The Mafia.
Can we really...
Either way, this guy's a crime boss, so I wouldn't be surprised if he had a palace. Still.
Isn't this a prime op...
How?
Even after we punished an evil... However, if we take down an actual...
Oh, right.
I get it. That means even a cat. What do you say, leader?
I say keep your voice down.
Hell yeah!
Our time limit is 2 weeks, correct? I'll ask around Kosei and see if there are any victims.
Okay, I know some girls who go to Shibuya pretty often. I'll check with them about it.
All right. That leaves our school up to you and Morgana. You figured out what to do during the whole...
I'll back you up.
All right, I'll get in touch with you.
We're meeting in front of the school tomorrow, right? Don't worry. I'm sure we'll find something new.
Could I... Well, I had a yearning to... So if you're...
Oh yeah, you can pull up Yusuke. Matter of fact, I don't think I've done your confident guide.
The Sayuri. It seems to suit this cafe quite well. I'm glad I chose to leave it here. I fear I have found myself in quite a horrible mess. Believe me, I am attempting to... But to put it bluntly, I am in need of your assistance. Please, listen to what I must say. Throughout my artistic career, There have been moments I've struggled with particular motifs or techniques. However, each of those struggles did eventually fade. Yet now I find myself in a similar situation, but the more I try to escape it, the worse it becomes. It seems I am trapped. Are you aware that I am attending Kosei on an art scholarship? Such coveted grants are not given as charity. I must continually achieve within my field to remain eligible. Were I to lose my scholarship, I would likely have no choice but to leave the school as well. In the earlier days of my career, I would exclusively paint what I desired when I desired it. The only goal I had in mind was the pursuit. I wanted nothing more than to attain the lustrous allure of the Sayuri in my own work. Yet, what reason do I have now? Holding on to my scholarship? Keeping a roof over my head? Worldly desires are all that spur my brush to move. And the resulting work reflects such impurity of mind, to be honest.
What
I am
type of high
unsure
schooler
as to
talks
whether
like
I can
this?
even call myself an...
You gotta relax,
My apologies, but that is why I'm so upset. Though I suppose allowing my young career to come to an end, I only wish to just look at the sight of her incandescent. Yet no matter how hard I try to... Why is that, you ask? It is surely but. If what then is... To be perfectly... Would you be... You have already brought profound change to my world. Hence, I believe you, of all people, may be able to bring me closer to the truth.
Yeah, I'll help you out, bro. That's
You
cool.
would? Wonderful.
I hang
At
out
the
with everybody.
moment, my art teacher has yet to notice, but I cannot hide forever. Impurity of the... I must go now. I look forward to...
Rain, huh?
Hey!
Let's do it.
Hey!
The real question to be asked, where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter.
Okay, so knowledge in my guts about to increase. So what I'll do is we're gonna increase the guts. Ooh! Ooh! Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I hurt my thumb doing that one. I might have broke my controller on that one. Man.
Hey!
Must I know I added. Boom. Chinatown.
All right.
The rumors are pretty terrible.
Nijima-kun, apparently the damage done by this...
Well...
I thought this Not only are there victims, there are even
Bruh, she tried to tell
received
you.
inquiries for...
Unfortunately...
This is the greatest disgrace in the... This is a vital issue for the student.
I'm...
And I can trust you? You must do something about this. You're the only one who is reliable around here. From what I've heard, even the other students are starting to be dissatisfied with you. At this rate, you and I will both lose our roles at this school.
I do.
It's a lot of stress for a kid, man.
Kids these days.
Coins is the answer. Alright, come on.
Hey!
And so Can you tell me about this easy part-time job? I'm sure you know about it, Ida-kun.
You don't need my help.
Huh? So... This is... oh! Francois!
Huh?
My cat Francois got run over by a car, and...
That's not... Is she talking...
if Francois...
Come on.
If you don't like it, you know...
Rumors? Was it Nishiyama who...
Nishiyama?
Oh,
Hey, what was...
that's...
She actually got the momentum back. Come on. Let's leave this guy to Lady On and go look for that Nishiyama fellow.
Do you have a minute? Nishiyama? He usually hangs out with Ida. Oh, so you want to ask him about Ida? I'm sorry. He usually stays till late, so I think I'll keep digging around.
Well, I guess we can let him handle this. We'll have to ask someone else about Nishiyama's whereabouts.
I can see it.
Boom. Library.
Can't believe it.
Nishiyama? That's me. Job? Are you talking about that one time? That's something, Ida. Are you doing something, Am? Oh, what do you mean? Is he really One day, the two of us went to Shibuya, and a man approached us over near Central Street. He asked if we were interested in an easy part-time job. I said I wasn't, but Ida was into it. He was asking the guy all sorts of questions. I don't know, but according to Ida, it only takes 10 minutes, and is good. Ida started spending a lot of money, but that's all I know.
A man on set is suspicious. So that means this part-time job is somehow crime-related. It takes 10 minutes, is good for people who don't stay. Does that ring any bells? Like illegal drugs? Maybe they made Ida smuggle drugs for them. That definitely fits with the small envelope. And you can get arrested just for possession.
Oh, boom.
So
Drug
he is
trafficking.
smuggling. Come on, let's...
Please tell me...
She's...
Come on, you two? I already told you I don't... Proof? You've gotta be lying. Come on, you two... He did? Bastard! Shit. I don't want to talk about it here.
What's up with you? Yeah, I got a job. So what are you getting at? How did you... I've only told one person about that. Of all people. I can't believe you were the one to find out. You're right. They told me they had an easy part-time job. All I had to do was put envelopes into coin lockers. And they said they'd give me a hefty paycheck. I didn't know what was in the envelopes, though. So you knew, huh? They started threatening me right after they deposited the money into my bank account. They had pictures of me carrying the goods. You know? Why are you even... Are you just gonna use my job? I see. Well, Even if you were planning on doing that, if you're really interested in that job, that's where they told me about. I told you everything. Well then.
Damn, man.
Let's do it.
Now,
What do you want to do?
make sure you close up.
There we go.
All right.
Scholarly. Your boy a genius. Jimmy Neutron. I need to go to Mementos so bad.
Okay.
There sure are a lot of high schoolers.
Finding the specifics may be...
Right.
You should head over to Central.
Sweet. Let's get going.
All right, we might end up running into the mafia.
I'll just add this.
Is that Nichima?
Hello.
It's somewhere.
Hey, aren't you interested in all the hottest? We're having a special sale just...
We ordered way too much, so I have a ton left over. My boss will kill me if... Look,
What should we do? It depends on the price.
Hey, what about you? Well, that's disappointing.
Come on.
Seems like some kind of sale. I see.
I can see it.
So there's another guy near the train station. I mean, let's check it out.
Everyone's really going about this seriously. They're definitely worthy of being phantom thieves. We can't fall behind either.
Focus.
Hey, wait!
Where's the homeless man at? Aha!
Alright. We should do what we. I have no idea which of these leads are.
I can feel it.
Hello? Have you made any progress toward finding the boss? Well, you aren't wrong about that.
Hey, you two got some time? I have a great job for you. It's real easy.
It seems we...
You're high schoolers, yeah?
by delivery.
Huh.
So, you want...
Huh? What's up with you anyway?
Oh,
It was all a joke. Anyways, I can't...
it...
You really gonna say that? No? No, I'm out of here.
I'm pretty sure he's part... I think we should get some... Tried to trick him into saying something, but he dodged all the traps I was
That was
laying
your
down.
trick?
By the way, I'm going...
That boss seems tricky. No wonder the police are having... Anyway, you have some serious guts. You didn't back down at all against that hooligan. Though we still... Let's stop...
Yeah, I'm about to say, I'll let y'all decide if y'all want to hang out. No, I don't really care.
It's an unknown number.
Hello, this is Nijima. Thanks for earlier. I wanted to apologize. I got a hold of your number without asking you, so I realize I'm apologizing after the fact, but it just didn't feel right keeping it. That's all.
You talking to a woman? Speaking of, some girl called looking for you around and said she's got something that belongs. She seemed to know you.
She must have looked up LeBlanc's address. Then again, it's a bit weird, but...
Well, 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 my boy
Got
Sway.
time right now? Next time, then.
Alright, y'all. I'm gonna end the stream. Appreciate y'all stopping by. I'm gonna catch y'all later.